Hello everyone, welcome back to my Eruption of Shame. Today we'll be looking at all the interesting games on Humble Choice and Amazon Prime, along with a few additional bundles which I thought looked interesting or not interesting. Today, once again, we have 8 games. Kind of do miss when it was 10. That's okay. Let's see if it was worth it, shall we? Now, my opening look at this was, okay, not bad. But then I saw a couple of issues. So let's go through and have a look. So, The Ascent. Co-op action shooter RPG set on Veils. A packed cyberpunk world. Honestly, this one looks amazing. It was on my wish list, so yay. I guess this one's a pure win, right? I don't know. It's mostly positive. Costs $44 to buy otherwise. So, I mean, yeah, this looks like similar to Shadowrun in a lot of ways. And we got Hot Wheels Unleashed, which I really don't care that much about, but apparently is very positive and is $70 worth. So, on paper at least, it's something I never would have purchased otherwise. And I doubt it was going to come out for free. So, yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Sometimes you feel like a racing game. Now, this is the first time it actually falls over. And no, it's not because I'm pretty sure it's a horror game subscription. Or at least it'll be quite on edge for all those rats and those plague mice. No, what gets me about this choice is we've seen a few times when a game that's in Humble Bundle has then came to Epic. One great example is Lawnmower Simulator, which was on Humble last month and then came to Epic this month. Problem is, Plague Tale Innocent, I mean, it's even like you probably already have this on Epic. And while I guess it doesn't matter if you are a Steam gamer and you want to play with achievements, I'd rather see some more, you know, a little bit more variety in these games. I want to see games I haven't seen before. I don't want to be like, oh, well, yeah, I've seen that pop up before. Besides that, if you don't have it or you only play on Steam, $60, very positive. It's not like it's a bad game or anything. I will probably rather to play it on Steam. I just, Gas Station Simulator, another in a line of simulator games, which is apparently meant to be good. Shocking, I know, right? So there are 3 that came out that apparently were meant to be good. This is apparently one of them. I say apparently because I haven't looked at it at all. But it looks alright, I suppose. I do like tycoonish games, which is good. However, a lot of these games always seem dime a dozen. The other 2, of course, that were meant to be quite good are Lawnmower Simulator, which you got last month, and Power Wash Simulator, with which, honestly, I would love to see that next month, because I really want to play Power Wash Simulator. It looks fantastic. As for this, I mean, I guess it's interesting enough. It's $30 to get, very positive rating on Steam. I see no problem with this. It's not the spooky month yet. It's not the spooky month yet. Why, Humble? Why? Why are you giving me more horror games to put on my mountain? I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this one bit. Okay. Besides its awesomely cool looking aesthetic and its overwhelmingly positive review, in fact, it's $50. Like, on paper, this is a fantastic pickup for anyone except for me. I'm sure everyone else is very happy about this game being included. I am not one of those people. However, I can understand why you would probably be excited about this one, because $50 is a fair amount to pay normally, and overwhelming positive. It's clearly a good game. It's just not my game. And finally, Mind Scanners. Strategy, adventure, RPG, simulation. Now, odd set of titles, especially since it actually looks more like a Papers, Please style game. But maybe if it's an RPG, it's more like Umbrellas, Please, which would be good. A little bit more to it than just people coming up and doing stuff. So yeah, this one I have no idea what it is. I think I saw it once. I don't even know if I wishlisted it, but yeah, why not? A neo-retro futuristic psychiatry simulator in which you diagnose the cities of a dystopian metropolis, locate a host of otherworldly characters, and use arcade-style treatment devices to help them. So yeah, you're a doctor. Fair enough. Honestly, that sounds interesting. Interesting. So yeah. Oh wait, there is still one more. Or is there two more? There's two more. Okay. Emily is away. Finally, no. Emily is away. So this is a simulator. This is a simulator of Facebook in the early, early thousands. So mid to late thousands. So it's 2008. So it can be a very nostalgic trip for a lot of people. The next game in the series will become less nostalgic for me, more for you, because every time they have an Emily O's Way, generally it pops forward a few more years. The first one was based around AIM. The second one I think was also based around AIM, or was it MSN? And then this one is based around Facebook. So they're sort of like period pieces where you play through a childhood relationship sort of thing, and not just relationship as in like romance, but relationship as in friendships. Now, I have played this on the channel before, and quite frankly, I liked this game. It was fun. So I think this is a fairly good pickup. Not sure who I'm going to give it to. But that's that. And No. Now, I have no idea what this is, but it's also got a very cute turtle on it. So Aw. Aw. Alright, so on the surface, this game honestly looks like I'm gonna suck at it, but it also looks quite fun. So it looks like it'd be quite a good little adventure. So yeah, this is probably good capstone for this bundle. Like, it's pretty cheap, but it's different, it's interesting, and I'd never heard of it before. So I consider that a win. So overall, what do I think about this bundle? Well, realistically, everyone will already have a Plague Tale's Innocence. So let's ignore that. So that means we've got 7 games left. Out of the 7 games, I own one of my own accord, so I can't blame them for that. And I don't want this game at all, but once again, I can't blame them for that. Is it a good bundle for me? I mean, you gotta remember, you're paying like $10 for this, and I think that the Ascent alone is probably worth $10. And that's the thing, as long as you're happy with 1 or 2 games in the bundle, and I think I am with Ascent, Omno, and to a certain extent, Gas Station Simulator. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I will definitely get these games. But yeah, what do you think? Just put in the comments down below. What do you think about this month's Humble bundle? Personally, it's not as good as I was hoping, but it's also not disappointing. I don't think. It is a bit sad. I'm gonna have to add another horror game onto my mountain of shame, but yeah. Anyway, let's go look at the Prime games because it's a slightly different story over there. And as usual, that story is actually quite positive. So we got a series of games here which actually look pretty damn good. And one of them I know is pretty damn good. Actually, 2 of them I know is pretty good, but let's be honest. As much as I love StarCraft, and I do love StarCraft, keep in mind. As much as I love StarCraft, I don't love Activision Blizzard. So I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I'll probably claim it, but whether I ever play it or not, I'll leave that to be said. Because technically I've already played the original, so do I count as a new game? I don't know. I just do not. I'm not really a massive fan of their worker practices and everything else that's gone on with them. There's been a lot of stuff going on. So, It's good, but not great. I mean, it's good for anyone who doesn't care about what Blizzard's done. If you're already playing Overwatch or something, um, then sure, go for it. But for me, I'm just like, oh, how do I justify spoiliness? I mean, I guess because it's free, but they would have had to have been paid for this. I don't know. Next one is Zach McCracken, and honestly, I always forget Zach McCracken exists. I was like, is that a Saria game? No, it actually is a LucasArts adventure game of the old style. So of the Maniac Mansion style stuff, which is interesting to say the least. So before the golden age of adventure games, such as things like Day of the Tentacle, Monkey Island, Full Throttle, etc. There are a bunch of them which were a little bit less directly. They were more closely akin to a text adventure, in the amount of different options you had. And in some ways, that's good. In other ways, I really miss the images down here for the icons and stuff. But that being said, I'm okay with this because I haven't played Zach McCracken, at least not that I can remember. I may have played as a kid. So I'm actually okay with this. This is pretty good. Next one, Family Mysteries, Poisonous Promises. Now, usually I'd be like, oh, that's a hidden object game. Yay! But honestly, last couple of hidden object games I've played haven't actually been terrible. So to get another one, I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's fine. This next game is the one I already knew, which is Beasts of Maravilla Island. I played this a little bit, and I played a bit more since. I must say, quite a cute little game. Lots of birds you can find, which is the most important thing in any game. I think that it's a lovely little Pokemon Snap style thing. I think as much as I like this game, it does lose something from not being on rails like Pokemon Snap. I think the on rails nature of Pokemon Snap really helps limit yourself on the sort of shots you're able to take at the sort of times. Whereas this one, because you're not moving constantly forward, you can take the perfect shot. So this one's probably a better game for photography, but the other one's probably a better game for, a game. That being said, it's fairly nice. It's fairly nice. I don't see any problem with that one. Recompile, fair enough. It is apparently a Metroidvania hacking adventure, which honestly looks pretty damn beautiful. So once again, not bad. It's apparently mixed, but that's okay. I'm getting it for free. So even if it's a mixed reviews, I'm hoping that it leads to, lots of reading, no voice acting. That's a bit of a shame. Inscrutable. Bit disappointed in the game. Controls didn't feel good. Failed some random gas in the floor 200 and fell to 1,500 5 minutes. Should be a re-jump. Oh no. Jumping puzzles. But yeah, I don't mind. For free, that's pretty good. And finally, Scourgebringer, which honestly just looks fantastic. I'm pretty sure this is the same company that did one of the other roguelikes we played recently. And honestly, it looks great. Neurovoiders from the thing of Neurovoider. So yeah, look at this. It's just got that beautiful art style, beautiful pixel art style, nice fluid gameplay. Not sure how well I'll go on it, but I'm always happy for a new roguelike. So yeah, I think once again the Prime bundle, although it's a little bit smaller, is probably more interesting to me, especially since it is free. So that's good. Oh, actually, wait. It's on that weird platform. I don't care about this weird platform. There's a weird gaming platform they've been partnering up with recently for all their hidden object games. It's a shame because they're also clearly on Steam, and they could also host it themselves. So I guess I won't be playing Family Mysteries. Oh well. Now, as for that though, besides that, everything else is in there. StarCraft, it's a fairly good pickup. Zach McCracken's good pickup. Beasts, yeah, I've got it, but everyone else won't. Scourgebringer, that sounds pretty awesome. So yeah, for free, that's fairly good. I'm not sure if it beats the Humble Bundle now. Now I think about the fact this is not on there. Don't know, it's still pretty good. Now, there is one more thing I want to talk about besides the Humble Bundle and the Prime Gaming Bundle, and that is a series of different bundles at the moment being popped up on Humble Bundle. No, I'm not talking about the Bus Simulator and Simulators bundle, though. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. Is my point. It's not worth it. What I am talking about is the Deck Builder bundle. Now, I own a lot of these games already, Wingspan especially, One Step for Eden, yes. Cultist Simulator, didn't really like that much. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, Deck Builder bundle, that sounds pretty damn great. So You got Vault of the Void, Black Book, Gwent, Library of Ruina. There wasn't enough new here that I didn't already own for me to justify purchasing this particular bundle, but I thought it was worth highlighting for you today. It has 3 days left if you're looking at picking it up. And the other one which I did grab was the Amazing Adventures bundle. I've been waiting for Beyond the Steel Sky to go on a good sale for a while now. But when I looked through, I was like, well, that looks good. That looks all right. That looks all right. I've got that on my wish list. And I owned both of these, but I could give them away to gifts because I knew someone who wanted them. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks honestly pretty good. So I didn't have any problem with buying that one. I just thought I should probably put that in your wheel set as well. So that is the Humble Choice and Amazon Prime bundle games for the August of 2022. Thank you for joining me for an eruption of shame. I hope you'll join me next time. Please leave comments on what you feel about the Amazon Prime and the and the Humble Bundle Choice games this time in the comments down below. Pretty quick and easy one, short one today. There wasn't much to really break down. The games are very much just what they were. So, yeah. Tell me what you think. See you all. Goodbye.